So when you're hiring neurodiverse candidates, one of the first things you want to think about are the skill sets that you actually need. Do you need all the skills that are in that job description, or can you train for some of the other ones? Remember, neurodiverse candidates are unemployed at 80%, so they may not have the longest resume that you might see, but they're also great at picking up new skills, and they're very low turnover candidates. So an investment in training can often bear some really, really good fruit. Number two, once you've decided what you need in terms of skill sets, make sure that your job description reflects that. And you want to get with your hiring managers and make sure that they're okay with it as well. But be particularly careful about things like must have great communication skills, if that isn't necessarily something that you need. Lots of jobs require good communication skills. Neurodiverse candidates are incredibly literal, and they're going to look at those jobs, and they might actually self-select themselves out. I've had examples of candidates that I know who would not apply to jobs that there would be a phenomenal fit for, because they'll say, well, Jeff, I'm autistic. I don't have great communication skills. They're pretty good, but they're not great. And they literally won't apply. You don't want to miss out on a candidate because they've self-selected themselves out. If they apply and they're not right for the job, that may happen, but you want to make that decision yourself. So be particularly careful about leaving those kind of loose requirements in that aren't real requirements. You also want to be careful about jargon and try and get that jargon out of those job descriptions. The third piece I would say is pay attention to process. You want a process that's strength-based, that allows the candidate to talk about where they're best. So make sure that you include questions that allow them to talk about areas of interest, where they're really passionate, and where they've had a lot of success. Even if they don't relate exactly to the job that you're hiring for, you might uncover some things that could be really helpful for you. I would also encourage you to try and avoid the gotcha questions, because neurodiverse candidates often have trouble with interviews that they perceive as gotcha questions. And so to the extent, a lot of our customers will send questions ahead of time, and as a way to dial down the anxiety and allow you to get a true picture of what that individual can do. So pay attention to skill sets, look at the job descriptions, and pay attention to process. And I think you'll get some great neurodiverse candidates to consider for your roles.